I'm Sam Molig, and this is the story of my year of transition.
Come on, Max.
15-year-old Sam Molig is a happy, confident, athletic teenager. He loves to surf, play video games, and compete in gymnastics. He's even set high goals for his future.
I want to be an Olympian.
Sam is used to exceeding expectations.
Sam was born 13 weeks premature to a homeless alcoholic. He was 2 pounds at birth. He had, at 2 days old, he had a grade 3 interventricular hemorrhage, which usually results in cerebral palsy. And the neonatologist told us they didn't think he would ever walk or talk.
Kathy and Ron Molig already had a daughter, and they wanted another child, but they were unable to add to their family. Kathy had 5 miscarriages in over 4 years. So despite Sam's health problems, they decided to adopt Sam, and they're glad they did.
Now he's a gymnast and a 3rd-degree black belt, so I guess that neonatologist kind of called that one a little wrong.
From the moment Sam came into the world, he's had to overcome a number of challenges.
When puberty hit, the depression and the anxiety, and it all started.
Sam was born a girl, and at the age of 9, when his breast began to develop, he felt trapped in the wrong body. He started having thoughts of suicide.
I thought God had made a mistake when I was born. This wasn't who I was. I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. I thought I was being punished. I thought I did something wrong.
His suicidal thoughts eased when counselors and doctors concluded Sam was experiencing gender dysphoria.
Gender dysphoria is the distress that can arise for folks if there's a discrepancy between their assigned sex at birth and their experience of gender.
Knowing what was causing Sam to be depressed brought some relief.
We were just, thank God there's an answer to the darkness and we might get Sam back.
And so on April 6, 2012, the Moligs came together and celebrated Sam's boy birthday.
It symbolizes when we switched my pronouns from female pronouns to male pronouns, and we never went back. And so that basically technically represents the day I transitioned, and I got to start living as me.
Sam had a hormone blocker implanted in his left bicep to slow the growth of female features. 2 years ago, he started taking testosterone shots. Last year, the entire family piled into a van and drove north to the Krieger Institute for Plastic Surgery in Thousand Oaks. Nearly 3 months before his 15th birthday, Sam had his breasts removed.
Sam? Hi, how are you? We're all done with your surgery. You did great. Everything went wonderful.
Doctors Gil and Zoll Krieger have averaged 100 of these type of surgeries a year, each costing $6,000 to $9,000. These surgeons say they work closely with therapists, doctors, and patients' families before performing these surgeries. Still, they know there are people who say it's irresponsible for a doctor or a parent to allow a young child to undergo life-altering surgery at such an age. However, these surgeons reject the notion that these are cosmetic operations. They say these are functional reconstructive surgeries.
Take a young boy with breasts who was born a boy, who's always been a boy, but somehow he has a tumor or some other condition that causes him to grow breasts. Everything that he would have to go through with the breasts, well, really this is no different. This is someone who was born as a girl, but who has always felt that they were a boy and now has been living for years as a boy and now has this abnormality with their body, and going through life with a tremendous abnormality and being very different is very difficult.
The problem is that people who say, isn't that too young, they're thinking, Sam is a girl, and how can you remove this body part on this young girl? But that's not what's happening. Sam is a boy who has breasts. Sam needs a male chest in order to walk in the world authentically.
There you go.
Sam's parents say they fought insurance companies for many months to get Sam's surgery approved. But they say it was well worth it, knowing Sam can now be himself.
The only fear I had for the surgery was that it was going to be postponed or be canceled. Other than that, it was let's put me under anesthesia and let's go. It was everything I ever wanted.
6 weeks after having chest surgery, Sam celebrated by taking off his shirt and jumping in the pool.
It was amazing. Best feeling in my life.
You still smell like a boy, though.
That's the point. I'm gonna be telling you that for years.
Sam's older sister Jack has been by Sam's side every step of his journey. She says she's also been impacted by his transition.
There's definitely a lot of people and relationships that I wouldn't have had or wouldn't have now with people, you know, that are in the trans community or the LGBT community. If it weren't for Sam, I wouldn't be connected to them. That's something I'm really happy about.
Sam hasn't decided whether he'll have other gender reassignment surgeries. His parents say his confidence has increased greatly since the surgery.
I am grateful that I was born the way I was. There are times when I wish that I wasn't, but I look back on it and just realize that I don't think I would be the type of person that I would be if I hadn't been through my experience.
I just think that his life is going to be filled with allowing other people to experience his compassion and acceptance.
It's like the world's your stage, you know, well, the curtain's raised and you're on stage and you know, no longer hiding behind the curtain. So he can do whatever he wants to do, be whatever he wants to be, and do it from his authentic self.
It's important to tell my story to the world, get people educated. We walk down the street, we go to work, we go to school just like everybody else. And that's really all, that's how we want to be treated. We're just like everybody else.